here with Kay Ragsdale. She is the flutist with The Lion King. It's so good to have you here and all your flutes. I'm amazed. I am amazed. How many do you play?
I play 15 flutes, and I'm amazed every night, too.
Oh, wow. And how long have you been doing this? Forever?
I'm an original member of the Lion King Company, so 10 years now.
So each one of these flutes is a character, or how does this work?
Yes. Well, I believe that the story of the Lion King is told through the music just as much as it is on stage. And each one of these instruments is still a flute, but it produces a different sound, and each one is a different character. They're almost identifiable by how they look. For instance, we've got a very, very tiny flute here. So this is young Nala.
Oh, wow.
This is a Chinese dizi. It's a beautiful instrument. It has a lot of decoration on it, but if you remove the decoration, the actual instrument is the size of our toothbrush.
Wow.
And the bore is the size of a pencil. So this is very small. It's smaller than our piccolo.
Right.
And when you hear Nala on stage as a young cub, you hear that whenever she's out. Now, as she gets older, as a teenager, she gets a bigger instrument. So this is now
The teenager.
the teenage instrument. All of these are played in different keys. So we have to transpose the part throughout the show.
Goodness.
You hear this when Nala sings her feature in Act 2, Shadowland.
I love that. That is amazing.
So Simba, her partner, also has a very small flute when he's a cub. This is a panpipe. This is an inline panpipe, which means it comes from Europe. And you hear this when Simba sings, "I Just Can't Wait to Be King."
Mm-hmm.
Then, when he gets bigger, he gets a larger instrument.
Isn't that something? As
So-
they grow, they get bigger flutes.
Mhm. However, this one is actually featured in the opening number of The Circle of Life. So we do know the story is about Simba and his journey, so we hear this first.
That's beautiful. Now, what is this thing? And speak as me. Is this a flute?
Well, it is a flute, and it is related to the lions in the story. This is Scar.
Star.
So Uncle Scar has one of the largest flutes of the flute family. This is, again, a panpipe, but it is not in a single row. It's in a double row, so that means it comes from South America. This happens to come from Ecuador, called a toyo. So this will sound 1 octave to 2 octaves below where printed. And each tube produces just 1 note.
Amazing.
So is the villain instrument. Every time Scar comes out on stage, you will hear something like.
And we can hear all these wonderful sounds with the Lion King. This is the last week and the last weekend.
I'm afraid so.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
we're going to move on.
And go to New Orleans, right?
New Orleans, yes.
Thank you for showing all of this.
My pleasure.